What's going on YouTube? It is your boy Henny Jenny. Today I'm gonna take y'all on a little trip. I'm gonna take y'all to Aldi with me. We're about to go and get some shrimp because we had some and we didn't use it fast enough, so it's spoiled. Whoop-de-doo. But when you can buy stuff, go out and get it, and then make it and cook it, and you're trying to be financially responsible, you know, you go out to the store and you buy it. You don't DoorDash stuff like that. That's ridiculous. DoorDash, Uber Eats, all that. Like, I don't believe in ordering stuff online. This is stupid. You can go out and get it yourself, or you can wait. And I mean, even with Amazon, it's all just consumerism. It's all stupid. I'd rather go out to a store and spend my time doing that instead of paying for shipping or surcharges or fees that are hidden and buying from different companies and all that. Even though I've made that same mistake before, I've made that mistake multiple times. I mean, the example, I can't go out to my local gun store or any store and buy a We the People belt. I'm pretty sure you can get holsters at some of the stores, I don't know, but I can't go buy a belt. So I had to buy a belt online. You know what I mean? And at the same time, I was like, dang, they got a really good sell on these holsters. So I bought a bunch of holsters, you know? And it's like, I didn't need all at that time. I mean, knowing that the Kydex holster that I have fits both of my CZ pistols, and both of them are the ones that I would carry, which I've been carrying, you know, the CZ P10C ever since I posted that short about the hammer on the or the decocker, should I say, on the P09. I did file for a warranty, but I'm not sure if it went through, so I'm going to try that again, only because I haven't gotten an email or a call or anything from CZ themselves. They told me that I'll go ahead and have to send it in, which is fine. That doesn't bother me. Oh, I thought that dude was trying to break into a car. I was like, what type of area am I living in? He was just talking to somebody in the car, and his cigarette looked like a hanger. I was like, bro, what? He locked himself out, cornball. But yeah, outside of that, it's just a matter of like I like to get up, go to the store. I even like going for a drive. It's comfortable. It's nice. A good way to get out of the house. I mean, there isn't much inside the house that we can do right now anyways. I mean, in the situation that we're in when it comes to, you know, our living arrangements, it's just like such a small place. The most you could do is sit on the bed and play video games, or like watch stuff on your phone, and that's not fun. That's not fun anymore. Like, it was cool to sit back and relax for the first, you know, couple of weeks that I was here, but outside of that, it's just like, bro, this is miserable. This is very disappointing. So, that means I just thought about it. My HR manager gave me a couple of things that they hadn't been using, you know, for me moving here, and they had offered me some plates and stuff the other day, and I forgot to get them from her. But it is what it is. Yeah. I hope y'all are having a very happy 2026. So far, I'm not going to say it's been a hoot or a holler. It hasn't been anything serious. There's nothing going on. We had a friend over starting, you know, New Year's Day, and, you know, afterwards we're just like, yeah, they're a little chaotic. So it is a good thing that they're gone. We drove to the airport, dropped them off yesterday. We went out for a date. We had Dave's Hot Chicken. It was nice. But, you know, that's just while we were out in the airport area. It was an hour and a half drive. You know, we ended up in, you know, a different state in that airport, which was crazy, but it was fun. But, yeah, separate from that, right now, just chilling, vibing. You know, life is going good. Work is good. I'm still trying to figure out what my new schedule is going to be. You know, getting moved around a lot within the company because of different tasks that we need to handle. But yeah, so far so good. It's been all right. Car is doing fine. My wife is doing fine. I'm doing fine. Maybe one of these days I'll get her in a video. I'm gonna have to have her mask up and everything, but you know, I know she gets a little constricted sometimes, but we'll see. I feel like it'll be pretty cool to have y'all meet her, and like our banter, our back and forth, our antics and all that. I feel like we're pretty dang hilarious. Like, the only thing is how recognizable will we be when we get to, you know, a certain scale when it comes to this whole YouTube thing or the internet personality thing. It's just, it's a weird thought. It's not something that I want to really like have happen. I don't want to be any bigger than I need to be. You know what I mean? If I could pay my bills with YouTube, I'll still work. And then I would love to keep up with you guys the entire time. That would be pretty great, in my opinion. I wouldn't have any problems with that. But yeah, I should probably show you guys what I'm carrying now that we're at a red light. So, Columbia jacket, and I got a Vans, you know, just a large shirt underneath it, but the shirt's tucked. And then down here is the CZ P10C. And it's such a comfortable, flat shooting, it's ported. It is a very nice firearm. I can't even lie. I would take this over anything else on the market because this is what I'm used to. This is comfortable for me. This is what I love. Gotta make sure ain't nobody looking at me. I got it low enough to where it's like not that big of a deal, but you see a guy with a mask on and a gun, you're gonna question. It also has, you know, 17 round mags, but click that back in, throw that back in, and we on the move again. Hey, don't you yell at me, you son of a bitch. All right, we're moving. This guy just cut me off. I hope he gets to where he needs to go safely. It ain't got shit to do with me, bitch. Yellow light, red light, all this moving just to stop again. And now I want to talk about this gun. So there's a place here where I would like to start buying firearms from called Dunham's. Because obviously when you move to a new state, they take your ID and then they give you a new one from the state that you're in. So I'm not able to buy firearms from where I was unless, you know, I don't want to do anything illegal. But if I have anybody who I could purchase from privately, I think that's a totally different story. But the problem is I don't want to get into anything. Could I just... You'll never guess who just abruptly stopped their fucking video by accidentally pressing the lock button. Because obviously we're recording on a fucking phone. Not that the phone is the bad thing, it's just, now I gotta edit these two together. That's gonna be fun. I don't like the effort of editing. Like, it's not anything against y'all, it's me. It's all me. I just don't want to sit and edit because of render times. That is the main issue that I have, is that it takes forever to render a video. I mean, and especially not having any Wi-Fi, it's just like, bro, it's going to take a long time. That's just how it goes. That's how it works. But, you know, funk it. I didn't curse, I said funk. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be editing this with the next part. Oh, do I have any quarters? We're at Aldi, I need quarters. But you wanna know what? Yeah, I'm gonna stop the video here because I'm gonna take my mask off while I'm in the store. I don't need nobody, you know, thinking nothing crazy. Because if somebody calls the cops on me, I'll fucking, it's just me and the cops. It's not anything crazy, but, you know, still want to be able to make videos for you guys. So, I'll catch you soon. Henny Jenny, about to go grab some shrimp. YouTube! Henny Jenny, we back. Part 2 of the little vlog. I never expected myself to be doing vlogs like this. Like, this is actually kind of, like, this is fun, bro. Like, I don't express myself in many ways. I don't go out of my way to show anybody extra steps about me. This is very interesting. This is not what I expected of, you know, of myself. Now, like I said, I want to be out more. I'm trying to get right. Like, bro, Aldi was not a flop. We got the shrimp, you feel me? But they didn't have rice wine vinegar. We're making a sushi bake, and I love sushi bakes. It's like where you take sushi, but you bake it, right? So you basically lay it all out and make it what you need to be. You lay out your rice on the bottom, you put the seaweed on, you crumble it up, put the seaweed on, you put whatever type of meats you want, pause, and you eat it like a casserole almost. It's fire. It's fire. Y'all gotta look up Sushi Bakes and y'all gotta try Sushi Bakes. Like, do me that favor and try Sushi Bakes. It's actually really, really, really good. Yeah. Nah, crazy thing, I'm thinking about the streamers that crash their cars because they're focused on recording and streaming and all that. But I feel like this is a lot better because I'm not reading a chat. I'm just having a conversation. It's hands-free, you know what I mean? I don't have to hold my phone. You know, now recognizing like I should probably put the phone down, even though I only drive with one hand. I drive with my left hand because it just makes life easier. Now, actually, I'm driving with my right hand and the camera's flipped because we're in the UK right now. Nah, that's a joke. But yeah, we only spent, what, a couple $100 on this shrimp? Couple hundred, 124. Nah, I'm joking. It's $12.43. It was $12.43 for the shrimp. That's not bad in my opinion. This is what, 2 pounds of shrimp almost? Or 2 quarter pounds, 2 quarter brick, half a brick, whole brick. Aye! It's not that much. But we're going to Walmart right now because we need rice wine vinegar. And, you know, by the time we get there, it's going to be the same thing. But what's funny is, it like the level on the camera, it keeps rotating, even though the camera is staying still. But that's literally because of how the roads are here where I live. They kind of go like that, and they come back. They go like that, and they come back. But it is what it is. But yeah, so some people may wonder, you know, like if you're not in the community, you'll wonder about things in the community, or you try to come up with different ideas about the community and you just don't understand it. When it comes to like firearms, some people don't understand why other people carry. I personally carry because as the basically the breadwinner of the house, I know that if something was to happen to me, my wife wouldn't be able to sustain for long. She is, you know, naturally very emotional, very sensitive. But I know that if, you know, outside of life insurance, if something was to happen to me, I mean, I know she wouldn't want to continue on, you know, just as headstrong as most other people really are. Like, how do you say? Like, I feel as though her reality of things isn't the same as mine. My reality of things is more so that if something happens, you know, you got to push through, you got to be strong, you got to keep going, because that's the only way that you're going to go about continuing the rest of your life, you know, comfortably and all that. But for her, it's not really like that. She's like she'll take her break. She'll do what she got to do. She'll take her time to, you know, I'm going to park all the way back here if I get, but she'll take her time to get back on her feet. You know what I mean? And that's not a bad thing. It's just a matter of, it's easier for me to get back to doing what I got to do than it is for her to keep doing what she got to do. Just because it's just, she gets hit harder emotionally, which is fine. I just be chilling. Not that I'm, you know, not sensitive to things like that. I just be chilling. I'm like, I feel like I'm showing off my breast or something. But yeah, we about to go into Walmart. I'm not gonna take y'all with me. Y'all don't need to come with me. Why I look cockeyed when I do that? The fuck? But yeah, we gonna hit Walmart. I'm gonna grab this rice wine vinegar, and then we out. I'll catch y'all in the next little piece. All right, YouTube, face reveal in 3, 2, psych. Fucking thought. I just got the rice wine vinegar from Walmart. We leaving Walmart. We about to go to the Mama Jama crib. Gotta go home, start extra cooking because we're done cooking. No, we're not done cooking. We're not done cooking yet because we don't even have the shrimp, but my wife is at home making everything else. I'm gonna probably update y'all on what it looked like, because realistically, I feel like y'all gotta know. I feel like y'all need to know. I feel like y'all don't have a choice but to know. I don't think that me talking about it and then you not seeing it makes it any more valid. Honestly, I'm about to go this way. Funk it. I just didn't want to make eye contact with the homeless man. I don't have anything to give him. Shoot, I don't have anything to give myself, if we're being honest. Is that a cop or no? Is he just over there chilling every day? Looks like a cop. I don't know. I hope that my background doesn't give out too much of my location. That would actually be hilarious, I'm not gonna lie. Like, me trying to hide every little bit of, you know, what I do, where I live and all that. But it's gonna be a GeoGuessr somewhere. They're gonna be like, it took him 3 minutes to pass by this many trees and this many trees spread apart. We go into ChatGPT and then we place that at a place where Walmart is this far away from an Aldi. And then the time that it takes for him to fully park the vehicle, put a seatbelt on, it looks as though I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah. I don't know, I say next video, I'm hoping it's a video of me shooting something, hitting every little target. I don't do all that CQB training that the guys do. That's a little ridiculous in my opinion sometimes. They do so much for something they'll never do. I mean, realistically, let's talk about it. You sweep your house, you make sure that when you're in the car, you're prepared, and when you're out and about, you keep your eyes open. I mean, if we're doing CQBs inside of like old abandoned Walmarts, sure, but also I think by the time you get to a threat in a Walmart, it's probably already going to be taken care of. Probably. Just maybe. I can't confirm nor deny that. Or if you're, you know, at the park with your kids, like look at all the places where active shooters pop up in comparison to the ways that we train for active shooters. I feel like for the most part, we don't train properly. We don't train in realistic scenarios. We train to look cool. That's kind of what it's always been, you know, from yesterday, today, tomorrow. It's always been trying to look as cool as you possibly can. If you check your gun a certain way, if you flick your wrist a certain way, if you 360 no scope somebody in real life, it's probably an innocent bystander. Let's be honest. So I think it's hilarious sometimes the way that we go about having these conversations, going out to the range. Like, okay, multiple threats, and you've got, you know, your steel set up in a line. That's totally different from running around. You're not military, you don't plan to join the military, you probably have asthma, so you can't join the military in the first place, or you got something wrong with your eyes. Me. So you go to an airsoft tournament or something like that instead, so you can feel something for once in your life. I mean, I'm not trying to criticize everybody. I love the way that we all do things. I love that we all do things differently. I love that you can have if you have an open mind, things they get better and we can learn from each other. My only concern is when you get a little too hardcore with something that is not as relevant as other things that you should be hardcore about. I don't know, and I'm not bringing up politics, but imagine you put more effort into learning about politics so you can have better conversations about politics, as opposed to commenting on certain things on YouTube that you don't know what you're talking about. That's just me. That's the idea that I have in my head of, like, let's put more effort into things that matter instead of putting less effort or more effort into things that don't matter. And this isn't going to turn into a Reddit talk show or some shit like that, but I don't know, Reddit, for an example, there's a lot of conversations on there of things that just do not fucking matter. Like to no avail, they don't matter. And we all know they don't matter. What does this guy do? Okay, you fucking FedEx truck, whatever. But yeah, it's like the conversations that you see on the internet. Fuck it, it's the internet in general. The whole internet is just a fucked up place to be. All the conversations on the internet are just stupid. Maybe not all of them. Some are very educational. I love education. I love learning. I love hearing about other people's experiences. But the way that some people debate, especially in our own community, it's fucking retarded. I mean, I left a comment on someone's video. I'm not gonna like start name dropping, it's an inspiration of mine, but I don't feel like I should name drop them, because then that means that I'm biting off of exposure to them or whatever. But it's like, in my head, I'm just thinking to myself, why, to a certain degree, do we have to, Like, all we have to do is do research. Google is right there at your fingertips. And you can get to Google quicker than it takes for you to type out a message about how wrong you are. Like, let's talk about that. I left a comment on someone's video, and they were reviewing a rifle that looked like an AK, a Civil War musket. It had the Rock and Lock magazine to it, but it also looked, you know, very American, but I don't know. It was really weird. It was genuinely, to me, weird. And it was super long too, but it also looked like a Mosin Nagant, but whatever. I make a comment specifying how, hey, to me, this is what it looks like. And in part of it, I say, it also looks like a Civil War musket. And then from there, somebody comments, muskets weren't used in the Civil War. And I'm like, sorry, what the fuck? What do you mean? The fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Why would you even say that? Why would you? And I'm like, all right, let's go to the smartest search engine that we have as of right now that borrows from everywhere else. Bing, Google, all that shit. ChatGPT. I type in ChatGPT. Simple answer, were muskets used in the Civil War? And it says, yes, muskets were used in the Civil War. And I'm like, is it that easy to get an answer? And is it that easy to not be so fucking ignorant? So ignorant to, like, a conversation that we don't need to have. And then they're like, I respond to them. I'm like, hey, quick research shows that muskets were used in the Civil War. You know, and correct me if I'm wrong. And then he's like, yeah, you're right. I was like, bro, you took so much energy into telling me about how muskets weren't used in the Civil War. I'm glad that you took accountability and responded, but I mean, I researched. I'm hoping that you researched and you didn't just go off of me saying that, but still, it's just weird. Things like that are weird to me. Why are you weird? Don't be weird. You can be regular, you can be normal. Don't be weird. Be realistic. Let's get to a place where you got to make a decision. You say yes or no. You make a plan. You follow your plan. If you have an opinion, back it up with the facts as to why you have that opinion, which is primarily everything on the planet. But don't be wrong for no reason. Don't be wrong because you're stupid. Be wrong because you want to troll somebody. Don't be wrong because you're ignorant. Like, I'm so down to troll people. I love trolling people. I think it's hilarious. I don't think it's like rage baiting. That's the whole concept now. I mean, yes, it's literally just being annoying, but rage baiting is fun. Being ignorant. Okay, I'm glad that squirrel went back the other direction. I didn't want to run him over. He didn't deserve that. But being ignorant doesn't work for anyone. It doesn't fit anything, and it doesn't make anything better. It doesn't make anyone smarter. What is this woman about to do? Hey, woman. Hey, woman. You just keep on walking. Keep on walking. Oh, she's trying to cross the street. Oh, she's throwing away a cup. She's doing something. I don't know. Shit. Ain't got nothing to do. Where did the cup come from? What the fuck? Where did the cup come from? I'm so confused. Okay, she's going into this restaurant. No fucking shot. Alright, my alleyway is blocked. I gotta go around. Backing out of here like I own this bitch. Yeah, let's rage baiting all 2026. Let's piss everybody off, especially when they don't know your face. It makes it so much better. It makes it so much easier. Don't do it just to be dumb. Do it because trolling is fun. YouTube, I am an advocate for trolling. I am not an advocate for being a piece of shit. Oh, there goes my landlord. You're probably about to pull up at my house and be like, yo, the fuck was that sound? There were no sounds. Just a stupid idea that I have in my head that makes me think the landlord's coming to get me. He's coming to get me, yo. Oh, fuck. Alright. Pulling into my alleyway. Big old fucking truck in the way. And yeah. Alright. There goes the vlog. I've been talking for too damn long. Talk to y'all soon. Later, guys. Handy Jenny out.